What's up, everyone? So we had an incident. It's not great. I crashed the 86. That's not something you really want to ever have to do, is crash your pride and joy. But yeah, we've got damage. It's not too bad, at least. Most of it just scraped by the side. I was able to buff out most of it out of the door. Got a slight crack here in the paint, but overall it's not too bad. I think I can fix that. I've got a new panel on the way anyways. Once that arrives, we'll get it sprayed again and get it put back on the car. But I'm gonna see if I can at least knock this out a bit today, to make it less of a dent. But that's probably not why you clicked on the video. It's the project car. Well, it's right there. What it is, well, probably a project car that everybody picks. You know, it's a good project car. A little bit of a peek. It is British Racing Green. So let me get that uncovered and let's have a look at it. There it is, in 1997, British Racing Green MX5. Only problem, top in, let's have a look, is, right, currently has 80,000 miles on the clock, but bigger issue, pop the key in, and nothing. She's dead. Why she's dead? Well, apart from a cracked windshield, she has a seized engine. That's the big problem. So we're gonna have to pull that engine apart, see what's wrong with it, see if we can fix it. But overall, she's in great condition. You can still see she's got the original latches here. They're working as fine as could be. Everything opens up nicely. Perfect. She actually has a Kenwood. These vents are still nice and stiff as well. Everything's great, you know. She definitely needs a clean, but overall, she's solid. Hopping out. So, biggest concern is everybody always thinks, oh well, these cars rust. Well, yeah, we have a bit of a little rust hole there. You can see my fingers through there. So sure, this panel might need to be replaced. Maybe I can fill that. But our biggest thing is inside these. You can see she is solid and she is minor rust, but overall she has already been welded and cleared. See, we need some new brakes actually, so that will need to be ordered. Get some new brakes on there. And if we open up the trunk, luckily I can pop it. Right, there we go, all good. There we go. As you can see, all good. Yeah, no battery. Could be why she doesn't start. No, the previous owner told me that the engine was seized. It actually came with a compact disc changer for 6 discs. Whether this works or not would be great to know. It used to be bolted over here. We'll probably put that back in and get it all connected up. But overall, I'll take this out of the way. Make sure it's fine. That's the antenna. Oh, I can pull up the carpet here. There we go. Pull from the side. She is clean. Some dirt, some grime. No, just age. But overall, it's a clean car. No rust. So that's gonna be an extremely fun car to work on. But first, we should start with the engine. So I'm gonna get that open and we can check it out. Right, let's open this up and have a look. Well, can't see anything immediately wrong with it from the sides. Everything looks fine. Let me get this propped up. As to where that goes exactly, I'm not sure. I assume it goes in there, but it's fine. It doesn't want to open right now. There we go. And you can kind of see in there, it looks quite clean actually. So as to why it stopped, we'll figure this out in a second. I'm gonna start by checking the oil, see if there's any glitter in it. If not, then we'll start pulling the airbox out, checking on the sides, taking off the heat shield and seeing if we can see any actual holes in the block to see how it blew and what we might need to fix it. Got some minor rust here and some of these, but overall you can see quite nice and clean. And it is a, well, it doesn't say on there, but this is 1997 car. Doesn't have any coolant in it either. It's all dry inside here. Oh no, there's something in there. Is that oil? No, just coolant. So let's start pulling this apart. I'm gonna try not to disconnect any hoses or drain anything at the moment because I don't have any drain pans. But I know pop-ups work. Had them in the video. When you put a battery on it, and we're gonna see if we can potentially we'll pull the sway bar out and see if we can crank over the engine and get to the bottom of why this engine won't run anymore. Otherwise, she's coming out. Using gearbox and the wheels, if I could get the engine to turn over at all. But as you see later on, there's no engine oil in this vehicle, so I assume that that's what I've got to do next. I've got to find some parts, find a new engine and get those things ordered. Empty. Nothing. No oil. Oh, look what I found. We have a broken spring, so these are going to need to be replaced for sure. We can definitely have a look in here and see. Sure, these need some work, some surface rust on these, but nothing we shouldn't be able to clean off. We still got the underpan. The rest all looks pretty good. Drop links, we'll be replacing them when we replace the suspension. Oh, that's actually just falling apart as I'm tapping it. That's not good. Overall, she's going to need a lot of work, but overall the paint's actually quite decent. She's got some slight bubbles, but I can definitely buff some of those out and kind of get it repaired. Overall, it's in really good condition. The roof needs to be replaced as well. You can see it cracks on all the usual places with age and on the edges, so there's a risk of getting water in. That's why it's currently covered. But let me go over those parts and I'll see you guys in the next video.